Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping into a dream wrapped in deep wood tones and endless green. It's not a house we're showing, it's a feeling, a warm, simple idea for a cabin made of rich brown timber, tucked into a tropical garden, a vision of life where nature is neighbor, and peace is the plan. Let's take a quiet walk through this little world we're dreaming up. Thank you for joining us on this quiet walk through imagination. We hope this vision brought a little peace to your day. If it did, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing it with someone who dreams like you do. We believe the best designs don't just build houses, they build ways of being. Until next time, stay gentle, stay grounded, and stay inspired. We'll see you in the next dream. So if this vision stirred something in you, hold on to it. You don't need to move to the tropics tomorrow. Just begin by carving out small moments of simplicity. Maybe one day this cabin will exist, or maybe it already lives in your heart. Because more than a house, this is a hope, and hope is a beautiful place to start. We created this concept with love and longing for something quieter, deeper, more human, for a way of living where less noise means more connection, for homes that age gracefully, and invite us to do the same. This isn't about escaping life, it's about choosing it, fully, tenderly, and on purpose. This cabin is an idea, not a blueprint. It's a way of living, not just a way of building. It reminds us that small can be spacious when filled with meaning, that dark can be warm, and stillness can be strong, and that sometimes, the most powerful design is the one that disappears into the land, leaving only feeling behind. There are no fences, only invitation, no clutter, just clarity. The dark wood and the green leaves don't compete, they collaborate. This is balance in its purest form. You breathe better here, not just with your lungs, but with your whole life, and suddenly, simplicity feels like luxury. We imagine this home as a refuge, not a retreat, not a place to hide from the world, but to meet yourself more fully, to wake with purpose, even if the only plan is peace, to eat when hungry, rest when tired, and wander when curious. It honors the everyday and makes it feel sacred. Ordinary here becomes extraordinary. The tropical garden is more than background, it's part of the soul of the place, a living, breathing companion to the cabin's quiet heart. It changes daily, grows freely, surprises you constantly, sometimes with a bloom, sometimes with a butterfly. You begin to change, to soften, open, slow. Here, you learn how to be again. The home is humble, yes, but never lacking. Each corner, each curve is an offering of thoughtfulness. It doesn't shout to be noticed, it speaks in whispers. Even its shadows have warmth. It asks nothing from you but honesty, and in return, it gives you peace. This dark-toned wooden cabin isn't flashy, but it feels, it holds you the way a forest does, gently, deeply. Its strength is quiet, its beauty unspoken. You walk barefoot here, not because you have to, but because you want to. The floor remembers your steps, and the garden remembers your presence. Everything matters more when there's less. This dark-toned wooden cabin isn't flashy, but it feels, it holds you the way a forest does, gently, deeply. Its strength is quiet, its beauty unspoken. You walk barefoot here, not because you have to, but because you want to. The floor remembers your steps, and the garden remembers your presence. Everything matters more when there's less. We designed this concept for people who crave simplicity, not absence, a life pared down to what matters most: breath, light, rest, growth. The walls don't just hold a house, they hold a rhythm that follows sunrise, rainfall, and the sound of your own heartbeat. The kind of place where tea tastes better and sleep comes easier, where your shoulders finally drop, and stay that way. This is not a home for noise, it's a home for quiet, a place where stillness has weight, and moments are allowed to linger. The garden hums with bees, birds, and the rustle of palm fronds, and inside, the dark wood soothes like a low voice at the end of the day. It's not big. It doesn't need to be, it simply fits. All around the house, life bursts in green. A tropical garden, wild but gentle, rises like a soft tide, leaves whisper in the breeze, and the earth smells rich and forgiving. You're not just surrounded by nature, you're immersed in it. Paths curve like rivers, leading nowhere urgent. Here, time is not lost. It's lived. This idea begins with wood, dark, grounding, and full of character, not polished to perfection, but alive with texture and time. It breathes, creaks, and glows softly in the afternoon light. A home that feels like it's always been there, waiting, It doesn't demand attention, it earns affection. There's a kind of wisdom in what that welcomes you in.